Everybody, welcome back to this channel of mine on elementary images, films, things. Today's different from normal. I normally do, as you know, 54-year-old singer sing songs he wrote 40 years ago, and in some ways I am doing that today. As you know, I'm singing a song I wrote in 1988. But I'm just going to do it slightly different just because the last few weeks' uploads have died. You know, about 3 weeks ago, the track got 99 views, which is, for me, that's pretty good. I mean, in the great scheme of things, it's absolutely pathetic. But 2 weeks ago and last week's one didn't get more than 20. And so, there's the thought of, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and keep failing, then that's like, what, the definition of insanity or something, isn't it? Or something like that. Or is it expecting to get different results every time? Which is also what I'm tending to do. So, I've done about 50 videos now of tracks I wrote when I was a young boy. And I just thought I'd do something different today, just to see if it works. It's going to be longer, so if you don't like long videos, you don't want to talk about how songs are written and things like that, then just leave a like and go away. Because, at the end of the day, whether people watch or not, I still have a good time making these videos. And if I ever start to lose my marbles, I can watch these back and remember things if I haven't already lost them. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not even gonna do the theme tune. What's the point? What's the point in anything? You know what I mean? Maybe I've just had a bad few weeks. I don't even know. But yeah, so I'm still gonna do a song I wrote when I was a young man, 1988. So I would have been 17. And this song is it was originally called From Clarksdale, Mississippi. From Clarksdale, Mississippi, if I couldn't get my teeth around that title, which, as you know, if you're a regular watcher of these amazingly incredible videos, you'll know that a lot of my title, no, I wouldn't say a lot of, actually, because I learned to stop doing this. Some of the titles I've had in the past for songs have been difficult to say. If you go to your record shop, do people do that anymore? No. But in the past, when you went to a record shop and asked for a record, if it was easy to say, then it makes everyone's life easier. I remember a friend of mine went to buy Owner of a Lonely Heart, and it was released as a single in the mid-80s, I think. Anyway, guy didn't like it, but he did. And so he went to the person at the checkout and said, can I have yes, please? And obviously the man who was serving him was like, what? Yes, please. I'd like yes, please. I think he was being funny. Because Owner of a Lonely Heart is written by Yes. If I've got to explain the jokes, then you might as well just like it and go as well. Anyway, so yeah, this is called From Clarksdale, Mississippi. If anyone out there has any understanding of the importance of certain writers and singers in rock and roll history, you will know who comes from Clarksdale, Mississippi. Let me just give you a couple of moments to think about that. Have you Googled it? Have you found out? Did you already know? Top marks to anyone who already knows. It was Sam Cooke, the genius singer-songwriter who was born in Clarksdale, Mississippi, and then moved to Chicago. And was tragically shot at the height of his fame, I guess, really, in 1964. Now, when I wrote the song in 1988, there wasn't the internet. Let's just put that out there. And not actually a lot of information was known about the death of Sam Cooke. A lot of it was hearsay. A lot of it was either hidden or not actually known. And so when I first wrote this song, I don't know whether actually I was getting mixed up with other people, but the last verse of the song, the first line of that, the final verse, it was a cold December day in a motel in Washington, because at that point I had heard that he was actually killed in Washington. He wasn't killed in Washington, he was killed in LA in a hotel reception. I think it was one of those, do they call them motels, because it's a motor hotel as opposed to a different sort of hotel that isn't one where you just drive up to it. Anyway, apparently he was shot by the receptionist there. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about this, because I think he was at this motel with a lady who wasn't his wife, and apparently he was well known for being a bit of a womanizer. But anyway, he was at this hotel with this lady, and there was some sort of argument. I don't know if it was... I think the story goes that the lady he went to the motel with ended up stealing from him, and he then chased her or ran out to find out what was happening, went into the reception area to find out what had happened to his partner, and the lady who was the manager of the hotel thought he was a maniac and shot him twice. I mean, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because these things still happen today. You know, Sam Cooke was a black man, and he went into the reception area of a motel, and the first thing that the manager thinks to do is to shoot him. You know what I mean? Let's not discuss this rationally. Let's just shoot the black man, and that still happens. That was 1964, and it's still happening today. It's in America. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all those issues. Although this song also does quote Martin Luther King as well, who obviously is the civil rights leader, who was also murdered, assassinated, and maybe he was killed in Washington, or I'm getting his I Had a Dream speech, which was that made in Washington, mixed up with everything. But anyway, so that's the background. This is a song about Sam Cooke, and for now I'm going to call it Song for Sam Cooke. Let's not call it From Clarksdale, Mississippi. And just to go on even further, as I do, and you know, you either like me doing this or you don't. But the song, or the chorus, let's talk about the chorus. This is the important thing that I'm going to go through in this week's episode, this long form videos, isn't it, when you do it more than 4 or 5 minutes. This is going into the intricacies of how this song was written, and how I had to change certain things, and its similarities, or things that I liked in music, which subconsciously fed into this track. So we're talking about the chorus. Let's be clear now, Al. Let's not be confusing for people. So the chorus uses the phrase "sing, baby, sing." Okay, the first chorus is his father telling him that he should sing. So his dad was a reverend, and so the chorus says, and the reverend said, "Sing, baby, sing, till their souls cry out for more." So this is his dad saying to Sam, you know, be a singer. Now at that time, Sam was a gospel singer, so his father thought that was the best thing ever. When Sam went into rock and roll and pop, I don't think his dad was as supportive, but certainly when he was a gospel singer at the church, his dad was like, yes, use your gift. I don't believe it's a gift. It's just natural. You know, let's not pretend that people were bestowed incredible gifts. They worked for them, or they were just naturally good at stuff. Anyway, I'm going off a tangent there. Sing Baby Sing. Yeah? Anyone know where that's from? I'll give you a few moments to Google it. Yeah, got it. Yes, it's a song by the Stylistics. I think it's in mid-70s it came out. And it's a song that I really loved at the time. Bearing in mind I was, you know, not even 10 years old when it came out. But it was on the radio a lot. And I thought it's a great, great song. So subliminally, that song, Sing Baby Sing by the Stylistics, it's a soul song, soul pop song. When I came to do the chorus of this, Sing Baby Sing seemed like some fantastic thing that I just thought of. And then a bit later on I thought, oh my goodness, that's a song by the Stylistics, but there was a difference. So I'm just going to and just to be, let's just go crazy now. Sing Baby Sing has got the most amazing chromatic thing when it goes down, descending, chromatic descending melody, which it literally goes like this. Literally G, F sharp, F, E, D flat, D, no, E flat, D, D flat to C. And when you hear it like that, you just think, well, that's not a song, is it? But sing, baby, sing. The world is getting better. Oh, I love it when it goes to that C minor. It actually does it twice. It starts in G, G major, sing, and it starts on the first of that scale. Sing, baby, sing. And it goes to a D major with that F sharp. Baby, sing. And then it goes to the D minor. Ooh. The world, just to get that F. The world is getting better. To a C major. And you pick up that E there. And then it goes to this C minor to get that E flat. Da, 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 da. And then back to, it's a E7, E minor 7 to pick up the D there. And then A major. And then this D7 to bring it back to the main bit. So sing, baby, sing. The world is getting better. Da 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 da. So literally, that's Sing Baby Sing by the Stylistics. And interestingly as well, in the kind of a bridge after that, it's got no chorus really. That is, well, this is a verse, but it sounds like a chorus. Anyway, when it goes into the bridge, it plays this G major 7. Da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Sing, baby, sing. So it's like a G with this F sharp in it. Is that a G major 7? I think so. Anyway. And then when I was playing this through, I realised that to the C, G. Does that sound like anything to you guys? I'll tell you what it is. It's the Velvet Underground. Here she comes. You better watch your step. She's going to break your heart in two. Yes, it's true. Everyone, 'cause everybody knows she's a femme fatale. The thing she does to please her time. She's just a little tease. Hear it all. Hear the way she talks. It's the same thing. Same thing. So, did the Stylistics rip femme fatale off with that bit. Anyway, so that's Sing Baby Sing. Just remember that. Whereas mine goes, it starts on the B, or there in fact, I ain't gonna sing it that high up. Sing, and then it goes. So it's very different. Sing, baby, sing, till the souls cry out for more. Sing, baby, sing, now the Lord requires a soul. So it's quite different, as opposed to. So that's just to be clear. Anyone who wants to take this video down, because I've sang a bit of Stylistics and a bit of Velvet Underground. This is for educational purposes, to discuss the chromatic descending thing of that, and the thing that was the same as that, and mine, which is not the same as either of them. Yeah. So now I'm going to go through singing my song for Sam Cooke, and when I went to sing this again, as I've done with a couple of things, I listened to what I originally wrote and then think to myself, could I have made that any better? So if I think about the first line, it was a sad, sad day for Clarksdale, Mississippi, the day Mr. Cooke took his boy to the city. And that's talking about when the Reverend Cooke, Sam's father, moved from Clarksdale to Chicago. So it's kind of a melancholy kind of feel, because, or is it? Well, it kind of is. He's moving. That's an emotional thing for anybody. But when I came to play it again now, I thought maybe let's just see if I can improve it. It was a sad, sad day for Clarksdale, Mississippi, the day Mr. Cooke took his boy to the city. He raised him real well, taught him the ways of the Lord, told him that his voice could never be ignored. He sung in a choir, all gospel and soul, and put the two together with a little bit of rock and roll. Reverend said, sing, baby, sing, till the souls cry out for more. Sing, baby, sing, till the Lord requires a soul. You're the Father of soul. Now there's been a question, it's been bugging me for years. Why take a man so young when he surely could have done more down here? His songs full of hope, happiness and honesty, your voice like a lark singing high in a sycamore tree. Oh, 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 oh. And I can still hear that voice singing about the change that's gonna come, and about the choice should never rearrange. And it reminds me of a speech once made by Martin Luther King. Yeah, the day before he died, he said, a man who fears death is never free. It was a cold December day in a motel in LA, a shot broke the silence, and Sam Cooke was blown away, his eyes full of tears as he pushed through the crowd. Above the wailing of sirens, they heard his son seek aloud. Father, don't cry, the last time we're free. We'll use your time wisely before you are here with me. And they all cried, sing, baby, sing, till the souls cry out for more. Sing, baby, sing, now the Lord has taken your soul. Sing, baby, whoa, sing, baby, sing. So there you go, that is the song for Sam Cooke, written in 1988 when I was 17, and pulling together the Stylistics, Sing Baby Sing, and Femme Fatale by the Velvet Underground, both big inspirations of mine when I was growing up in Dorset. I actually did, but yeah, I'm not from there. So there we go. I enjoyed that. I know the last verse I made a couple of mistakes, just because when I originally wrote the song, as I said, I thought he was killed in Washington and he wasn't, and then I had to rewrite a few bits and bobs, and I've crossed stuff out and rewritten things over the top, and as I'm singing it live now, I'm thinking, with the terrible eyes that I've got, what does that say? So if there was a couple of mistakes and a bit of, fit in that last verse, deal with it, man. This is live. I mean, it's not. I'm doing it live. It's not live now. I mean, it's not. Anyway, so yeah, that was a long form video of a track I wrote when I was 17 in 1988. Sung now as a 54-year-old man. Alan Neilson's 54 years old, and he sings the songs that he wrote a long time ago. Just like that, innit? Everybody not steals, but is inspired by things, but they do something slightly different, don't they? That's the important thing, peeps. Don't just rip people off. Get inspired by it and then do something different. I don't even know why I have to keep telling you this. Right, I'm off. I'll see you next week, hopefully. And yeah, I didn't even do it on Saturday this week because I was so just thought I was going to give it all up, to be honest with you. I just thought nobody's even watching. But then you think, well, dance like no one's watching. You know what I mean? You understand that, Gear? Dance like no one's watching. That's what I'm doing. Singing like no one's watching, because I get used to it. Anyway, please like, please subscribe, please, whatever. See you next week or whatever.